get the raw material in from overseas. It's then processed into various shapes and sizes through all the jobbing centers we've got on the floor. So we've got quite a unique company in that we bring in one block of foam, and that one block of foam then gets cut up and manufactured into sometimes thousands of components. Then these get packaged and distributed to our customer base, which are Tier 1, Tier 2 suppliers to the automotive assembly plants, and we supply the automotive assembly plants directly. We have 50% of our business here in Port Elizabeth, and 50% of the business is distributed via couriers around the country. My name's Steve Riley, and the name of my business is Dynafoam Converters Pty Limited. We're in the Eastern Cape, and we're situated at Port Elizabeth. I started in 2011. I was in a business partnership with Indian partners out of Delhi, and I had quite extensive global exposure. I had been with a company manufacturing foam for many years prior to that, and I have a love for manufacturing foam and supplying the automotive industry. So I started the company and I progressed on my own. We got one or two nice big projects in the beginning that assisted us, and we've experienced excessive growth, supplying mainly into the Tier 1 and Tier 2 to the automotive industry, foam parts and rubber components. I just had a love for the foam and the rubber that I used to deal with, and I had a lot of contact. And once I recognized the niche in the market, I just pursued it, and the business grew from strength to strength. I think the biggest challenge is cash flow, and having sufficient funds, because when we brought the material in, it wasn't a question of bringing in 1 month's material. I had to, number one, try and get the benefit of getting a full container load of material, and then make sure it was at least 3 months material, and every 3 months I would bring in a container. So the cash flow was quite a strain. We started 2011 with 1 machine and 3 employees, and now we currently employ 37 full-time. And because of the growth that we're going to experience next year, we're building up a pool. So I think we're on 46 at the moment. With the launch of a new model next year, by mid-2021, we will probably be twice the size we are now. We certainly will experience significant growth, and I've got to bring in a lot of stock, so that's where all my money gets captured. I had a bit of startup capital. Undoubtedly, Cedar was a great help, and the Gazelles have been a great help, specifically in those initial stages of the business growth. That first 2 to 3 years, it is very difficult to make sure you have enough gearing to have the right products and services in place to supply what the market needed. Started supplying foam components for face visors and foam components for actual masks, and I must have sold maybe 40,000 of them, and our masks were very inexpensive. We were supplying the components for visors, then we manufactured our own visors, and we've supplied indirectly the government departments, VW, Isuzu. That business probably turned over 2 million odd rand during our shutdown, where we lost 100% of our business and paid for all the overheads. So we didn't lose money during the shutdown, and that was thanks to our ability to be flexible and change our focus. We did apply for TERS, and we didn't experience too many problems, and we got submitted UIF for 3 months, so it was a great assistance for us. I was informed about Cedar and that they would be able to assist, and that's how I got in touch, and they were very kind enough to lend me the money to pay for the quality certification, which was vitally important in my industry. Cedar gave me funds for the environmental 14,001, and in 2017 we got nominated as a Gazelle, and we were very fortunate to get awarded top 40. And with that top 40, we got the R1 million grant, and I bought a machine out of Switzerland. None of the machines are manufactured locally. So it was a massive help in ensuring that I supplied a quality product out of this company. When we commenced our business back in 2011, we were number 6 or 7 in the country, supplying pressed foam components to the automotive industry. And as we progressed and got assistance from Cedar and from the Gazelles, and we managed to grow the business, we had up to 294% growth year on year. We're now the biggest supplier of pressed foam components to the automotive industry, manufacturing over 3 million components a month. Dynafoam contributes to the economy by creating employment. That's a big driver for our company. We've grown from 3 employees to 48 employees. We pay our taxes and contribute to the GDP. I can recommend Cedar to a number of industries that are starting up. They've been of great assistance to me. So I can say keep focused, keep motivated, and utilize the facilities and the advantages of working with Cedar. If you struggle, they're always there to assist. Dynafoam Converters has a website, www.dynafoam.co.za, and all our contact details are on there. We just driven to supply a quality service product, first time, every time, to our customer base. Our business address is, we care of cold storage, Zone 1, and we Bridgewater Road, Kucha, IDZ.